Hello folks, this has gone Spy. The Spy will come to you live from Mass Effect 1, the remaster. Now, just informed Garth about his departed brother, and he's going to be making his funeral, so we're on the Citadel to recuperate, gather intel about Feros and the mission, and the colony going disconnected, and just learned a little bit about it, as it's supposed to be the pro the Protheans world. So we're going to continue to do a little bit of a scoop on the upper levels and see if we come across Udina and Anderson. Nothing new up here other than the forming Garv, so
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
probably talk about that AI that was stealing money so that it can be able to buy a ship to see if that AI would join the GEF.
Let all races herald the glory of the infusers who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the infusers gave light.
Yes. Alright, Nassana. Time to get some answers to why you set us up. We're supposed to be saving her sister, but instead she sent us on a hunt to kill her sisters. Not, I say sisters, because there was more than one of them. Sorry for the ouchies. You saw Dantius. I want some answers. I want them now.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
You lied to us?
Dahlia's dead. I killed her myself. If you don't want to end up like her, start talking.
No need to raise your voice, Commander. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer.
You could have told us.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family. Obviously.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
No, I got a better deal.
You're a diplomat on your way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'll be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
And you better hope we don't meet again. So now we're just in our client list. But because that we made sure that she struck us a better deal, we'll get certain stores for the Armoral Council service deals. Better deals. I will say this, if that bitch does something like this again, or if we see her again, I'm gonna put her behind bars. Anderson, Udina.
Your Novelia report raised a few eyebrows in the council, Shepard.
Yeah.
I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
Maybe, maybe not. But we have learned on Noveria that they have learned their lesson from last time.
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert at a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Thanks.
I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Oh, shut up, Odina. We hardly know anything about the Reapers either, and you didn't even believe the story either. And we barely know anything about the Gav either, so I got nothing to complain about.
Yes, Commander?
Alright. Captain, we need to know everything about Feros, because that's going to be our target next. We all learned that it's a Prothean world, and that it has a calling there, but nothing else. What can you tell us?
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Feros?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Maybe we will be able to get there and find out what the Saren and the Gav are trying to do, taking out this colony. We will be heading there very soon. Thank you, Captain Harrison.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Hello again, Commander.
Hello again. Not intending visitors again? Alright, so we got our intel about Feros and that the Geth had attacked the colony and they all lost contact after that. We're going to be heading to Feros to see what exactly Saren did to gain from going to that world and why the Geth would be interested in attacking the colony. And the fact that they're just mindless, murderous robots, of course.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
We'd like to buy something, yes?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Those are the few non-human armors. This will probably work. It will probably be a good armor for Garrus once we return to Normandy.
Greetings, Earth Clan.
Barvon.
How can this humble servant be of use to you?
Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
Yeah. We have been digging for as an archaeological scientist for a long time, Yor.
Let all races herald the glory of the Inquisitors who raised them all with light.
Hearing about the Protheans makes me wonder if some distant civilization is going to find our artifacts someday and study us.
I have
Maybe.
often wondered the same thing, Lieutenant. Artifacts of vanished cultures are reminders of our own mortality.
I'm not afraid to die. but I guess I just want to be remembered by more than a few trinkets in a ruin somewhere.
Well, not me, to be honest. I'd much rather be remembered for who I am, not about the things about what I did. Ain't afraid to die either, but I'd much be remembered about who I am, not about the things about what I've done or what I'm about to do.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
And the upgrade for the grenades. Alright.
Feros is a habitable world in the Attican Beta cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Feros was
No
considered
surprise.
a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Feros to thoroughly explore the
Exogeny
ruins.
Corporation.
The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
So it was placed there by Exogeny Corporation.
This the in at the whole Pharaoh fact.
Alright. So we now know exactly about what the colony is doing there, since we now know exactly of them. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is a little bit interesting that Exogeny Corporation would place a colony there, since they don't exactly have the good reputation. So we're going to need to see exactly why the colony was there on the ruined Prothean world, and why, and see if the Gev had just attacked them because it was just basic orders from Saren, or there's something else on that world that Saren wants. Figure more about that
A
later.
respected member of the Alliance military has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Yeah. Cover story by the news. Can't really risk telling the whole of the population, the people, that he was actually murdered by a terrorist organization, criminal group called Cerberus. Alright, let's get back onto the ship. We'll plan our next move on Feros.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put stop here to have these messages. Hexagon Spy, the spy, sign off for now.